First off, you guys got a really great win on Friday against Alabama State. Take me through that game a little bit.
Alabama State is good. They're going to win a lot of ball games. They've probably played the toughest schedule in America. They haven't even played a home game yet. And so, their record says nothing about the talent on that team. They're very well coached.
Sorry, Coach.
It's okay.
No.
Alabama State's very well coached. They run a lot of good things. And so for our team to play as well as we did against them, really credit our players with just really being locked in, focused on what we needed to do to be successful. Want to give a lot of credit to our starting lineup. I mean, they played really well throughout the game. They did what your starters do. They went out, they got us a good lead. They made it possible for everybody on the roster to play because the starters did what starters do, and they all scored in double digits. Had a really good defensive effort as well in that game. And, I thought, for the most part, everybody was really shot ready. We didn't turn down open shots. We shared the ball a lot and, got the ball to players that had really great shots. And so, overall, really, really pleased with that game.
Yeah, so specifically the second and third quarter were very lopsided in your guys' favor. So specifically in the second and third, what was really clicking for you guys?
In the second quarter, I thought that the biggest spark for us was Mal Langstaff knocking down threes. It seemed at that point she was the only one that could hit shots, and she didn't turn down the open looks that she had. And she really sparked us and gave us a good lead going into the locker room at halftime. And then the third quarter, it was almost like because of the success she had, she gave everyone else permission to, knock the lid off the bucket and make shots. And so, I think those middle quarters were really good for us. And again, really credit Maddie for looking for her shot. Bella Earl did a great job. Aspen really led us from the point position. Addie Martin's been probably one of our most consistent players, game after game. She's in there getting rebounds. She's making shots. And so just, good all-around effort by our starters for sure.
Yeah, and then you guys had, I think, 13 made threes in that game. So over the first few games, the threes were kind of not falling, but now they're starting to click. So how important is that for y'all's three-point game to start clicking?
I think over the course of the last 3 games are averaging 10 three-pointers a game. And so it's something that we work on daily. Our players spend a lot of extra time shooting three-point shots. And, I say this a lot, but I'm not the smartest coach in the world, but I do know that threes add up faster than twos. So, it's something that we try to kind of hang our hat on. And we've got great shooters in our program. And, the offense that we run, we try to get open looks for people. And so, that's just, something that we look for. And it's starting to click a little bit for us now.
Yeah, and then you always emphasize rebounding. Addie Martin had 9. She nearly had a double-double in that last game. So can you talk about her rebounding and just in general how the team has been rebounding, and have you been pleased with that so far?
It is a point of emphasis for sure to be a consistent rebounding team, and we're not going to be bigger than anyone. We're not going to be more athletic than anyone. It's just guts. You've got to have the guts, and you've got to have the mentality that you're going to get in and mix it up and rebound every night. You can't take off a game from rebounding. You may have a game where you're not shooting the ball particularly well, but rebounding has to be on every single night, and it's something that we do emphasize on a daily basis. And Addie's been our most consistent rebounder for sure. I mean, even when she doesn't get the rebound, she's blocking out. And sometimes if you're great at blocking out, you're not the leading rebounder because you've taken on a really tough job of blocking out maybe the other team's best rebounder, and then you need a teammate to go collect the rebound. And so Addie's just done a really good job for us. She's so strong, and she's a bigger player, on our team, and she's really taking care of business, especially in the paint area as far as rebounding goes.
You guys are hitting the road for New Mexico on Wednesday. What is that matchup looking like for you guys, and what are you looking to get out of your team from that matchup?
Yeah, we haven't won a true road game yet, and so this is our next opportunity to do that. It takes a lot of focus and a lot of, I think cooperation on the part of everybody on the team, willing to bring their best game, and every team is different as they travel. We've got to figure out, what is that component that helps us put a full game together on the road. And New Mexico will be no easy task for sure. This is a very talented team. We're excited about playing in the pit. they have one of the best women's basketball environments in America, and we'll get to see what it's like to play in front of like a packed house, and so we're excited about that. But it's going to be a huge challenge for us. They have a very veteran lineup. I mean, their main players are all seniors. They played so many minutes, and they're just a really good team. They'll finish in the top 2 probably in the Mountain West this year, and so big challenge for us. But I think our team is locked in, and they're ready to get our prep all together to take on the road.